Today is the 27th of October 2021. My name's Holazor. I've been playing Splinterlands since 2018. I'm here to compete in my daily quest. Today, my daily quest is for the Earth Splinter, so I'm going to get stuck straight into it because I am on a time budget today. Hey, Commander Garlic, thanks for jumping on to the stream. Alright, what have I got? I am EarthQuest. They've gone Daria, and Idiaf. Noxious Fumes, Reverse Speed. It's 15 mana, so 7. I live with 8 mana. I might go with a solo Pelacor Mercenary and just let Llama last stand the shit out of the Mercenary and see what happens. Hopefully that'll go well for me. I enjoy getting an Earth quest because it means I can exploit Llama. Well, within reason. Could also end terribly. That's fine too. Things end eventually. Whether they end well or they end terribly, yeah. It's all a matter of perspective, right? I like that. Hello, Azor. Yes. Hello, Azor, indeed. It was the other time that I did a poll in my chat and someone called me Polazor. I thought that was really amusing. All good. Confused miner graphics. That sounds interesting. Is it going to be like Dwarven Miner? Or elaborate? Elaborate. I demand elaboration. Alright, they've gone with Kidyaf. I've gone with my Pelacor Mercenary and nothing else. They have a Furious Chicken and a Pyromancer and a what are these guys called? Gelatinous Cube. Hey, way too easy. Thanks for jumping on and stopping by. I've gotcha. I've got a exploitative team here that I'm playing. Knowing that I am cleansed and their creeping ooze is not. It is a matter of time before I win this battle. But that also reminds me, Commander Garlic, I've done a little piece of the number artwork to make the next emote that looks a little bit like this for subscribers. So it's the good old it just needs the red lines and like the conspiracy theory guy on it. So I'll take a picture of that and process that in Photoshop later today to make it look like a better emote to let you guys who subscribe have access to that. Also, of course, if you have the you know, idle power to sit on my stream for long enough to unlock enough beards, which are what my channel points are called, You can unlock a subscriber remote the same way. No. I don't need help with Photoshop stuff. I've been using Photoshop since I was like, I don't know, 11 or 10 years old, since before Photoshop had layers in it. So I know my way around Photoshop. I'm not sure if you were on the stream the other day when I was talking about it, but my other profession apart from my day job is actually in photography. So I know my way around a Photoshop really well. You don't need cards to win. Yeah, the layout was just tedious. That was the only thing about it. It was tedious, and each monster was on an individual layer, and then it was just a matter of saving it out with the transparency, doing a quick mask on the card frame. Um, I was gonna do a changing card frame, so based on which daily quest I got, I'd change the summoner card frame. But then I was like, I can't be bothered doing that for each of the splinters, but I probably will. And then I'll just change it each day for the overlay on that particular part of the stream. But the problem with it is it's on the same Photoshop file as the other overlay. But I can fix that. Just need to re-engineer it a bit. So got Holy Protection and Back to Basics as a rule set for this one. So I'm going to go with Lana Natura, given that we've got Back to Basics limited mana. Going to go with the Brick Wall and Failed Summoner, and then throw in as much damage as I possibly can. That leaves me with 4. Let's put where is Child of the Forest? Seems like a better idea versus Earth Elemental, because they've got way more speed and 1 less health but 1 more damage. And for the final creatures, we'll put in a Furious Chicken and a Creeping Ooze. And off we go. Hey, Baconi, not much is going on at the moment. Just started daily quest, just started the stream. So it's all up in the air. What's going to happen, what I'm going to get done, all that sort of fun stuff. Okay, here we are. They've gone with well, ow. It's not that snare really matters in this rule set, but owl from there, 6 damage coming in from the rear. But I've also got a fair bit of damage that I'm hurling at them. Yeah, well, it looks like I'm on a 2 winning streak at the moment, so I'm not going to complain about that. So that's a pretty good win there. Now, what I haven't been doing is been documenting 27, that's 32, that makes it, let's call it 59 dark energy crystals. So that I was playing with Lana Natura, but that was using a skin, and the enemy was using Vera Salacia or Scalacia, or however it is pronounced, which is one of the summoners from the dice rule set. You can get skins from the skins store. I'll show you after this battle where you can find that. So we've got Fog of War, odd numbered creatures only. Earth Splinter, they've played a lot of life. Sneak and range damage, and they've also played death recently, so I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to go armor reducing from Wizard of Eastwood, and since they are tending to bring armor, I'm going to go with piercing creature I wanted to play is an even numbered creature. So I guess I'm going to have to settle for Sandworm instead. And then the majority of the rest of my damage is going to come out of... No, I'm going to be focusing on Sneak, but I also need to throw a tank in. But tanks that are evenly numbered and give me enough mana to do what I want here. I guess Lord Arianthus will work. And do I want more speed? Oh, wait. Sneak is useless because of the rule set. So we're not going to go with the sneak strategy. Instead, I might go with Screeching Vulture, Chin, and now I can do a 3 mana and a 1 mana. And Brownie, no, let's not put Brownie, let's put Creeping Ooze. No, let's put Brownie because then my Screeching Vulture would be better. And then hopefully Snipe will hit Centauri Mage, but Snipe isn't in this rule set, but we will see. And yes, thanks for noticing in the chat that I wasn't reading that no Sneak was allowed in this rule set. Now, their return fire, or my return fire, is only going to impact on their realign creature. I don't know that that's going to be enough to take them out, but we'll find out. Oh, wait, there's no Snipe, so it's going to go all into Lord Arianthus. And I was mistaken. I thought I saw a Silver Shield, sorry, a Shield Bearer, not realizing it was the creature that has Reflect. But I'm pretty happy with that use of their Resurrect, because it wasn't their most annoying monster. It ended up getting resurrected. But now that my Screeching Vulture is up at the front, there's not a lot that they're going to be able to do in terms of ripping through the enemy's backline. So it's either going to be Grenadier or a loss. And I reckon it's probably going to be a loss because I ain't got enough damage. But my summoner pick was pretty good. Knew essentially what they were going to play. But yeah, the Paladin is tough, particularly when it's backed up by Repair and the Heal as well. Oh, very nice. Jin Renova is an awesome card. Unprotected, so no armor and Spreading Fury. Ooh, I like Spreading Fury. I like that rule set a lot because Nectar Queen with Fury is just amazing. And I'm gonna focus all my fire into their front line for this particular battle. So gonna probably go with something like this. I'll throw a chicken on the end. And I also forgot to show people where the skins were as well, because I got so caught up in playing. Thanks, Mona Garlic. Uh, yeah, I guess that's the. Maybe I've got a voice for radio because I don't have a face for TV, but apparently I've got a face for Twitch. Or you can use that as the excuse of just having me on in the background. Is I don't want to see his face. I just want to hear his voice. All right, let's see. So I've got my team out. They've got their only attacker is a what is it called again? Parasitic growth, and their other damage is going to come out of a Tortoise in Chief. But their tank is an Onyx Sentinel. Then behind that, they've got a Gelatinous Cube. So grateful that I. What's opportunity going to hit? Oh yeah, Jin Bielka has camouflage, so opportunity isn't going to hit him. So I reckon I'm going to win this game, particularly with an enraged Nectar Queen, and I didn't bring a heal on my team. So it's going to be, oh wow, it's done that thing where it's bugged out and it's like warp speed battles. But the Nectar Queen absolutely destroyed the enemy team. She got enraged and then she just went bang, bang, bang. I'm going to refresh the page and replay that because when she gets enraged, the Nectar Queen, she is a total beast. Let's hope it doesn't bug out again. Play it like warp speed like it did because it didn't actually allow me to enjoy the battle there. Alright, I'll put it to 2x, 3x speed again. So Nectar Queen takes away half the Onyx Sentinel's health. She gets enraged on the first hit that she receives. Then she's got 9 attack. Orc Sergeant hits Creeping Ooze, then Nectar Queen finishes it off. Creeping Ooze, Parasitic Growth attacks Nectar Queen. Nectar Queen retaliates, kills it in one hit. And then just chewed through the rest of the enemy team like an absolute freaking monster. Okay, so that is another 27. So I'm going to call that 87 dark energy crystals in the prize pot so far. And for the person who was asking before where you get skins, if you jump into the shop, then you go to the skins tab here. You can buy skins for cards that you have. So any alpha or beta card, there's a skin for them, except for the legendary summoners, I believe. I don't think they have skins, but every other alpha and beta card have skins that you can unlock. So that is a good thing to do. So I don't rent out any of the cards that I use in battle, but I do rent out my excess cards from my alternative account. There I throw them all. I also delegate to a fair few of my alt accounts as well from that. So mana cap 42, up close and personal. We've got an enemy who enjoys playing death and life and death. That means healing is probably off the cards for me. I like the fact that it's up close and personal as the rule set. That works well for me for Earth. It's high enough mana that I'm going to go with life as my sprinter. Not life, Earth. I'm going to put a Minotaur Wizard up the front. Back them up with an Oaken Behemoth. This is going to be a expensive battle as far as cards put in are concerned. Then I'm going to throw in, where is Sandworm? Goblin Thief. Because everything is melee and everything's attacking on its own this round, I'm going to throw in a Brownie, but hide them in the back part of the team. And then to slow down the Chain Golem. Yeah, but the shame about Chain Golem is they're slow. Yes, they have shield, Actually, no, I think Chain Golem might be a better choice than Minotaur Warlord. I just wanted the blast, really, to be honest. Thank you for that tip. I will use Chain Golem. I might even drop Brownie. Oh no, it doesn't. That monster's not available. I was going to play with the Princess as my tanky tank. Now, there's something wrong with my team here. What's wrong with my team? Furious Chicken would get the last stand in that configuration. So, Sandworm will get the last stand if they're still alive at that point. And yeah, I didn't want to bring anything with healing because I suspected that they'd play Mimosa Nightshade. So hopefully I can get in before their Sandworm gets in with my Brownie's extra speed. Well, my Sandworm still took a whole bunch of damage. And he's still taking a whole bunch of damage to my backline monsters. I think the person who said, hey, use Chain Golem, you, the real MVP here. I gave a bit of time for my rest of my team to do stuff, but Lord of Darkness with the stuns and also the sneaks just absolutely destroyed my team. But hey, now I have an Oaken Behemoth that's triggered last stand, so ow. Well, wow. Freaking ow. The Oaken Behemoth had a chance, but didn't get a chance. Like, Lord of Darkness is just God. As I said, as I continue to say, Lord of Darkness is the just is a god. Fog of War, Lost Legendaries. They've played Earth, Fire, and Dragon recently, so I'd anticipate they're going to play Earth. I'm going to go with... sorry, I meant to say they're probably going to play Life. I'm going to go with Earth again myself. And what am I going to do? It's 22 mana. So I might go with a conventional sort of team here. Of a typical Earth. So throw in a Flesh Golem. I'm going to go with a... What's the speed on the Flesh Golem? 3. So... it doesn't really matter because Knockout's not on the Flesh Golem anyway. Grenadier, Halfling Alchemist. Throw in the Princess. What's going to be my snipey damage dealer? Maybe I'll go with Beatrix at the back and throw in a Furious Chicken as a bit of a blocker and see what this does to my opponents. So they have gone with Life. That prediction was accurate. Grenadier is going to do all the magical things for me here. Ouch. Even with it snared, it still missed. So here goes the redemption. Those opportunity creatures are my explicit downfall here. Cripple is working well though. Cripple may continue to work well, particularly against the these scavengers as well. Now that my flesh golem has one less heal on them, it would be all over for me. Yep, not enough health in my team. I like the double opportunity. It's something I like to try and run every now and then because it's good fun to do that. But I'm going to do this since there's about 80 dark energy crystals in the pool, so you guys know what to do. Jump in for my next battle here. Let's see. Got water, Cryptmancer. So I'm going to anticipate they're going to play death. So I'm going to counter with green. So I just want to get this daily quest done. But I'm going to go with Pellicle Mercenary because of the Earthquake rule set. Then I'm also going to go with Grenadier for the snare, Child of the Forest for the snare. Maybe I will go with Spirit of the Forest in the back line for the flying. That leaves me with 3 mana, so, oh yes, Screeching Vulture, say hello to a place in my team. And Furious Chicken can go somewhere there. Child of the Forest can stand in front of Grenadier. And let's see what happens with this. Thanks for the follows there. Appreciate it. Oh, it's everyone's friend, Lord of Darkness. And by everyone's friend, I mean everyone's most annoying worst enemy. On the bright side, once I take out Shadowy Presence... Oh, don't retaliate back. Oh, you bastard. You bastard, Lord of Darkness. How to win at game. Step 1, purchase Lord of Darkness. Step 2, play Lord of Darkness. Step 3, win. I don't even want to watch that. That was absolutely horrific. It was horrific, it was painful, and it was potentially scarring. I may need some therapy after that. I don't know that Lord of Darkness is made of cheese. I think if they were to be made of cheese, it'd be made out of a ridiculously hard cheese. Like, I don't know. I don't know cheeses, but I know there's soft cheese and hard cheese. So, I don't know. Someone suggest a hard cheese. That's what Lord of Darkness is made of. Whereas someone like Gelatinous Cube is made of a really soft cheese, like ricotta or something. Noxious Fumes, Broken Arrows. I'm going to go with Sacred Llama Mage. Or I hate blue cheese, so yeah, I'd call Lord of Darkness a blue cheese. Since poison is in the play here. Hey, Jacking, I'm guessing that's how your name is said. Now, I don't have a cleanse in my earth, so I'm just going with... I do. It's called Sacred Llama Mage. I'm an idiot. I'm going to put in Affliction to try and counteract any cheesy healing from the enemy. And I'm going to use the Gelatinous Ricotta, or Gelatinous Blue Cheese, as a cheesy cheese. And then it's all about what monsters can I feed to my cube to make them last the longest time possible. I'm going to put in Spirit Shaman because Oaken Behemoth has knockout. And with my final 2 mana, stuff it. Let's put in the Princess so she can triage away some of the poison damage. And I guess Spirit Shaman or Cube is going to be our last stand monster. Or maybe it's going to be... Oh no, Kralis. This is the Life Splinters Lord of Darkness. But they get you in different ways. My opponent has so much armor on top of that all. Oh, the misses. Where are they getting all their speed from? Oh, right. Baby Unicorn. Bill of the Radiant was also a really good choice for them as a summoner. But I am not getting cheesed by the enemy. I'm getting legitimately outplayed here. And nothing can happen to Kralis. So it may end up being Kralis versus Cube. Because I can't hit them with Affliction. Would I recommend buying the Ricotta Cheese Cube for level 1 even without Llama? I don't think that they get like that break-even sort of annoying staying alive forever health until they get to a higher level. So I don't really know. But Kralis is just a freaking brick wall. Oh, look at that last stand if you want to talk about brick walls made of ricotta. So for those of you who are just joining, we've decided that gelatinous cube is gelatinous ricotta, and that's what I'm going to run with. Hey Drabs, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate seeing you again. As long as Cube doesn't get stunned, eventually the Bill of the Radiant is going to pass away from poison. And now, with any luck, well, my Cube's healing 12 health around. Logic dictates that exhaustion is going to see them win. Yeah, it's massive because of the last stand. The last stand is absolutely ridiculous. And the opponent didn't bring any affliction. So that's going to cost them the game. So yes, ricotta cheese wins. Thanks for the bits there, Drabs. And at the conclusion of this battle, I will pick the winner of the 80 plus whatever dark energy crystals we extract out of this. So 25 is half. So for 105 dark energy crystals, we'll be going to Yes May. So let's see. Check name. Got to set your name. Set your name in using the command. Just like this. Danger kill. Alrighty, so 105 dark energy crystals heading your way, which is half of the dark energy crystals that I have won from my quest today so far. Going to complete that giveaway and start a new one, which will be the second one and the final one probably. And this will include half of the dark energy crystals out of my daily reward chests as well. So the winner is not going to get drawn until after I've opened my reward quests. And we'll see what they get. I'm anticipating, hopefully, that I win the next game. Okay, 27 energy. I'm playing Nate Guilla, who is the game's art director. So all the interface that you see inside of Splinterlands, that was all Nate. So members of the team do play the game on a regular basis as well. So, and Nate is actually really freaking good at the game. So I don't know what to expect here. They've played Prince Julian, they've played Deep Swimmer, they've played Mimosa, they've played Critmancer. This rule set is all about flying and lost legendaries. Since I've got my history in playing Earth practically non-stop, I'm going to mix it up and play Fire, just to see if I can't throw something unexpected at them. And I'm going to throw in a snare by way of Goblin Fireballer. Now, I don't have many flying creatures in Fire. The reason I wanted to go with Fire was Spark Pixies. They are a card I believe I can build an entire team around, so that's what I'm trying to do here. Tower Griffin is also awesome because they give extra armor. I'm going to throw in Heatsmith and Flame Monkey to repair said armor. And I'm hiding everything behind Spark Pixies here because Spark Pixies has dodge. I want them to dodge everything. Gargoyle Devil would be a good fit here. Gargoyle Lion would also be a good fit here. But I want to try and use Heatsmith to get there, because flying is... Earthquake takes armor damage. Armor damage? Yes. So if a creature gets damaged by Earthquake, it will take points off of that creature's armor instead of directly damaging their health, which is why I've gone for Armorsmith here at the front, or Heatsmith, whatever they're called, in order to soak up any damage from melee. Awesome, there's a stun. Holy shit, their sneak did a lot of damage. And repair will also work. I'm going to take a quick break here because my wife has just gotten home from work, so I'm going to go greet her and I'll be back in a jiffy. Don't let the starting screen disturb you. Of course you're disturbed, Drabs. Of course you are disturbed. And the winner of that battle was not me. So let's jump straight into another one. I need to do a another overlay for I'll be back soon, because at the moment if I need to go to the toilet in the middle of the stream, I just hold it. I just wait. So you know, I need another scene that is like, he'll be back. Alright, what have we got here? Odd ones out. And equal opportunity. I really enjoy this rule set. It is very fun because Jinbiaka, whatever their name is, can't be targeted. And using regular creatures that have opportunity is fun as well. But also what is fun is using Hydra. Do that, and Brownie can sit at the back, and unfortunately we cannot use the chicken. Thanks for the follow, Idiu Sumente. I don't know how to say words and names, things. Alright, so they're playing Vera Salacia, whatever. I'm just going to do an awesome job of butchering monster names. Watch the opportunity destroy the albatross. Watch them destroy my team also, somehow. Okay, snipe is now out of the question. They're going to go after my precious Screeching Vulture. But good old Trample does its job. I am pretty happy with how that battle turned out. So that's 25 Dark Energy Crystals in the prize pool, plus whatever we're going to get out of these chests. So before, oh no, we've got time for one more battle before I claim daily rewards. So I'm going to go with that, and then I will pick a winner. Alrighty, so Lost Legendaries, 40 mana. I don't need to keep spamming Earth now. So we have an opponent who has played Piercing, Prince Renan, Kitty, Cryptmancer. Death is ruled out, so I'm going to expect high mana match, probably Prince Renan. So I'm going to go with Life. Go with my friend the Shield Bearer, Lone Boatman, Silver Shield Assassin, try and sneak up behind the opponent, Truth Speaker, who is freaking awesome in their own right. Now, am I going to go? Yes, I am, with Evangelist. That way I get an Inspire on the Silver Shield Assassin. Lone Boatman in second position. I've got a Triage already. 4 mana left. I feel like I should bring Affliction. So I'm going to throw in an Elven Mystic. I'm going to put Evangelist right up there, because if my Shield Bearer dies, basically the rest of the damage dealers are going to be pretty useless. So the strategy here is to either A, outlive, or B, poison to death via Silver Shield Assassin. One of those two things will occur. Then I will get to open my daily chests. So I'm going to pick the winner while I wait. Bakuoni, congratulations. You've been watching my stream consistently now for a couple of days, and I believe this is the first win that you've had. So, congratulations. We will see how many Dark Energy Crystals you get after this battle. You are the winner of the coveted chest DEC. Now, at a first glance of their team, boy, am I glad I brought Sneak. Their magic damage is absolutely brutal. But my healing is going to overcome that without any problems, and boom, there's a resurrection. Normally, Valnamore is a lot harder to beat than that, but I love Chantius. Chantius plus Shield Bearer is like, it's, can you name a more iconic combo? There is not a more iconic combo. So that's another 27, so 25 plus 27, 52. So hold me accountable here as I open up my rewards. Half the dark energy crystals contained within will be all yours, Bakloni. So Pelacor Bandit, Heatsmith, Alchemy, Conjurer, Alchemy, Gargoyle, Heatsmith, nice, a Wavesmith, Alchemy, a Pelacor Mercenary, a Heatsmith, that makes it 55 Dark Energy Crystals, 11, so 66 Dark Energy Crystals, Heatsmith, Alchemy, and that's it. So best card, Wavesmith, out of there. I'm going to appreciate each and every one of these potions. But let me flick across those Dark Energy Crystals to you. Make that 68. And it would help if I pasted your name in instead of trying to send them to myself. And I will confirm that away, and off they go. Complete that giveaway. And I'm going to play a couple more battles. Start a new one. And play freely, see if I can't sneak my way up towards champion. Okay, so Equalizer plus Explosive Weaponry and Fire and Life. So the meme team here is Pyre plus Exploding Dwarf. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to go Pyre plus Exploding Rats. Because Exploding Rats are faster than Exploding Dwarf. And then I'm going to supplement that with Flame Monkey. And let's give some armor to my friends here with Tower Griffin. Although Exploding Dwarf does have Pierce, so But let's also slow down the enemy. And what else can we do with this? Do we do... Yes, antliners. And chicken, just for good measure. Okay, so they've gone life. They've gone completely against the meta for this. Oh, God. That's why they have. But guess what? True Strike on Exploding Rats. So Exploding Rats is always going to hit Cockatrice. Yes, I have. I've finished my daily quests, so now I'm playing whatever tickles my fancy. Oh, that armor from Lone Boatman is super annoying. And my lack of a sneak is also super annoying for me. The Cockatrice is staying alive so well. I think that's GG for me. On this account, it's around 1200 per day. So, today I learned that cockatrice can be invincible even when you have True Strike. Alright, odd one's out. Noxious Fumes. That means I can't play Kelp Initiate. Probably going to play Life. Dragon with Life for this one. Yeah, I've got other accounts. I've thought I've made this quite clear on previous streams that I have multiple accounts. I was going to play Dragon with Life. So I'm going to go with Byzantine Kitty plus Life. And bring out my Cleanse. And since it's odd ones only, go with Sacred Unicorn as our tanky tank. And it's gotta be an affliction of some sort to stop them from potentially healing. Because the whole plan here is to have Sacred Unicorn act as a wannabe creeping ooze, basically. I might throw Hero of the Beyond in as my backline tank. Jinra Nova I feel is a good choice as well for the triage. That's why I also selected Scale Doctor here, because triage is really useful in this poison rule set. See if there's anything else for triage I can bring. There is not. What about Affliction? Is there anything else I can bring with Affliction? There is not. Can't bring a Cleanse because Diamond Dragon's ruled out. So I'm going to move this team about ever so slightly. Scale Doctor I feel is a bit of a meme. They're not the best card in the game, but they have Triage. They also have Rust and Weaken and Strengthen, which is going to be useful in a rule set where Poison is up there. There's also going to be double healing hitting the Unicorn once the Unicorn gets going. So I'm really glad I put Hero of Beyond at the back, given they have a Sneaky Sneak. Oh wow, they have lots of Sneaky Sneak. That's not going to be that much fun. But it's all about my Unicorn, and the fact that I didn't bring Affliction seems to be okay, because they don't have any healers. Yeah, Vigilator is scary. I really like Vigilator. I feel like they're an amazing card, but they're very squishy, in spite of how scary they appear to be. They're incredibly useful in Super Sneak and Equal Opportunity, but they're squishy. That's their one weakness. So it didn't even get to the poison countdown here. That was a pretty good result. So we have 24 Dark Energy Crystals in the giveaway. I'm going to play until I win 2 more games, then do that draw. So up close and personal, they have played Magical Magic. Go with Camilla Sungazer and Death. My strategy here is going to be lots of low mana creatures. My fear is they're going to play a Lord of Darkness, which is why I've brought Horny Toad along with their poison. And I guess, no, I can't back that up with another poison, so I'm going to get rid of Parasitic Growth, throw another poison in, bring Undead Badger in. So everyone so far can attack on every turn. And I put Cursed Slime Ball? No. Fiendish Harpy, I can't afford them. Maybe instead. No, because I don't want that poison. So I guess it's going to be Cursed Slime Ball as the anti-attack. I don't know off the top of my head how much the skins give in terms of airdrop points, but there is a handy dandy table on the Splinterlands white paper website for it that lay out what it is. And what did I say about fearing that they would play a Lord of Darkness? There's your Lord of Darkness. Retaliate is just ridiculous. In addition to the stun. But at least I've poisoned them. I wish I could stack poison on them more than once. Well, they've got 2 more turns of living. There's one of them. There's another one of them. Goodbye, blue cheese. That makes me so happy. Now it's Cursed Slime Ball for the win. I don't know how many times that's happened. Cursed Slime Ball winning the game with 1 health left. That was a awesome ending to that battle. Didn't even feel cheap. That was so satisfying, that win. So we're at 25 plus 24, making for 59 DEC for the next giveaway. I got to win 1 more before I draw the winner. Entries closed a little bit ago. So we've got Even Stevens with a 15 mana cap. We've got Life, Death, Dragon, Earth. My opponent has played. I'm going to play Life. I don't care. I'm playing Life. Play with Lorna Shine. I'm going to use Conjurer and Halfling Alchemist. And well, I'm very tempted to throw Bill of the Radiant in. That won't work though. It would be a waste because double. Let's get rid of Lorna Shine. I want to play Bill of the Radiant. So, Political Conjurer, Halfling Alchemist, Bill of the Radiant, Chicken. Maybe the chicken can get the clutch. So, they have also gone with Life. They've gone with... I'm glad I went Bill of the Radiant. They are going to just pew-pew the enemy team. Bang. Headshot. She's essentially going to kill most of the enemy team on her own with 1 hit. She is going to be unstoppable now. Bang. And bang. And that makes it 89 dark energy crystals. Pick the winner. Commander Garlic, you still here, man? Congratulations. You are winner. I just made up numbers of dark energy crystals to send to you, so enjoy. I sent 89. And let's go with a few more beetles. I'm going to call them beetles. All good, my friend. I'm grateful for all the support you've given the channel. Channel, stream, I don't know. All this online terminology is confusing. Peakmonsters.com, feed.one. That is a great name for a guild, because as a former League of Legends recovering addict, I'm expecting an easy win here if they're a feeder. So, ZSC-chan, Narek Inferno, Arik Inferno, Lyanna. They've played a pretty balanced team most of the time, but they haven't really fielded anything that's got defense against ranged attacks, so I'm going to go with Fire, Naga Assassin, Spark Pixies, and because it's close range, Spark Pixies is going to be my Cockatrice with their dodge. Now, I think I want to go with Grenadier. I do want to go with Grenadier. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, I was when I played League of Legends, I was this chill. I never got like all that mad. I played support, so I'm gonna completely contradict what I just said about not getting all that mad. I played League of Legends for many years. My favorite champion was Janna. Then they buffed Janna, and then I absolutely freaking dominated. And then I stopped playing because I got bored. But then I restarted, I think maybe like a year and a half ago, and played like obsessively for a long time, and played Janna again. And everyone was like, "What the hell are you doing playing Janna? She's the worst support champ." And I was like, "Shut up! Just let me let you live." And just carried as support, because carrying a support in League of Legends is not difficult. The only thing you need to do is just buy wards. Buy wards, make sure they don't get Dragon or Rift Guardian or whatever it is that lets you do the thing to take down towers, and buy wards. Did I mention buying wards? That's the main thing. But then I branched out back to like some of my old favorite champions like Maokai. And when I was playing, Maokai was like an absolute freaking beast. And because I'd played him when he first came out and sort of put him into my main things, I knew his mechanics inside out. And everyone was like, "Oh, Maokai's just meta, he's blah, 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 blah." I just destroyed. Maokai was the tree, the walking tree. Used to throw saplings around. And yeah, that was fun. Then I learnt Nami as well, like the other support. She was a new champion to me. But yeah, I sucked at every role other than support and jungle. So those were the Those were my best champions. Support and jungle champs. Jungle Rammus was probably one of my favorite junglers, um, as well as Jungle Amumu and Jungle Snowman Dude as well. Yeah, it was good fun. But then I stopped playing because it was like during when we had all the lockdowns and stuff, and I was putting like 6 or 7 hours a day after I finished work into League of Legends, and it was not healthy. It was like all I did during lockdown was play League of Legends pretty much. Um, so I uninstalled in order to focus on other things. I actually stopped playing Splinterlands during the time I was playing League of Legends. So when I stopped playing League of Legends, I got back into Splinterlands and stopped renting out my cards and started playing with them again instead. All right, so what do we got here? We've got Equalizer and Aim True, so everything will always hit. I'm going to go with a Dragon Death Team. Dark Huang. Vigilata. This makes Vigilata less squishy. Vampire. And where's my good old friend Ancient Lich? And where's another good old friend that has vampirism? Bonesmith. And conveniently I'm left on creatures with 4 mana. Let's go with Twilight Basilisk for the stun. There, please. Vigilata there. Ancient Lich in front of there. Hit battle before I run out of space. Or rather, time. And let's see what they throw at me. So, Peak Rider. Oh god, the sneak. But it's okay. All the sneak is going to go into Dark Horn, who, by the way, is not backed up by any healers. Interestingly, they didn't bring any repair or healing either. Well, that hurt. Thanks, Hyde. I'm sure I will catch you again sometime. Thorns. Oh god. Okay, Vigilata. I just need you to poison. Oh, that's an acceptable form of poison. Okay, now the sneak wars begin. I don't think I have enough damage. Ow. Like, mega freaking ow. My poor Lich. So much pain. Incoming rage, you think? Well, I better give you guys a head start on a giveaway then. Here it comes, I guess. So 27 dark energy crystals. Hey, thank you, Gank. Appreciate your visit. So keeping your distance with flying creatures. Let's do this. Flicky flying creatures. Fickle flying creatures. You know what? Oh, damn. I was going to be like Llama plus Nectar Queen, but no Malay. So, flying creatures who have bits and pieces. Welcome to all the new humans that have jumped onto the stream. I'm going to play Selenia Sky. gonna play with life actually, because I believe they considered, no they're not. You have flying. You have flying. Hey Drabs, thanks for the cheery bits. No, Gank, I do not mind. Thank you for dropping by. I was watching your stream in the background while I was finishing off some work today. I learnt nothing. That's why I'm continuing to lose so many games. I just remember encountering you constantly in the higher up leagues, Splinterlands HQ, and being like, ah, this is a guaranteed loss. But now, you know, I have some hope every now and then that I can beat you in battle. Now that I know that you are in fact human. But it's good to see fellow players as well, as opposed to just names on the screen. All right, so they've gone with almost a mirror match of my team. I have unfortunately put my Grenadier in the wrong spot. But I have the more powerful team. Why? Because of Protect. This Protect is going to take away 2 of the damage I would have otherwise gotten from Earthquake, and will allow me to overcome the enemy team. Particularly if the stun hits like that. So that is good. That other remote there of Commander 1, is that Commander 1 or no? Because I don't believe I've seen one of their streams live. Because that would be a rare sight indeed to see 2 Splinterlands streamers in suits with their own avatars being themselves in suits. Oh, it's Gank. Okay, cool. So we've started the trend. Maybe I copied the trend of having a formal. I'm so confused now. It's like every Splinterlands streamer. This is a rule I'm making up right now. Should be at least one of them a custom emote of them wearing a suit. Because yeah, my custom emote there is of me wearing a suit at a work event, and it was probably like 6 years ago, or maybe it was 5 years ago. I don't remember. It was the same year that I moved into this house, so I think that was probably around the same time. So yeah, that's going to be a trend that I want to take credit for. It's just Splinterlands streamer, custom emote, them in a suit. All right, let me pick a team with this before I get too distracted by the chat. Close range, explosive weaponry. Gotta go with Earth. And everyone's favorite close range creature, the Earth Elemental. Well, I don't know if it's everyone's favorite creature for that, but I'm going to put the princess right behind us. They heal, they triage themselves from the blast. Halfling Alchemist can have a go. And what else am I going to do? Oh, actually, no, Halfling Alchemist, you don't get to play today. I'm going to put Crom the Undying at the back. And put a Creeping Ooze in front of the Earth Elemental. And in front of the Earth Elemental and the Creeping Ooze is going to go a chicken. So it's all going to be the thingy-me-do. We're going to be the Men in Black duo. I could deal with that. scrolling back up to catch up on the chat here now. Thank you everyone who's followed me for the first time as well. I appreciate that. Too many names for me to mention, but I will give it a go from the start of the raid. And now I can't read. So Mythiarchal, thank you. Rariden, thank you. Who's Who, thank you. Thank you for the comment on the frame there, Usamaru. Who else have we got? New followers. Scrolling. Silent Wild, thank you. Winyard OP, thank you. It's fun reading names for the first time. I'm seeing lots of new names here in the giveaways that I haven't seen before, so that's awesome. All right, now let's see what happens with this battle. Yeah, I should have this on account of Chrome. Hey, like and Spark. I've got quite a few viewers who are from the Philippines, and we have seen a lot of Filipino players jump into the game recently as well. So it's awesome. You guys are like super duper passionate. That's amazing. So Kron is doing a good job. Thanks, Zia Salsa. I made the overlay myself. The next thing I'm going to do for future improvements is the card border that I've got for myself. Oh, Kron, what are you doing? You're meant to win games, not lose games. Is change it up. So if I've got an Earth daily quest, it'll be an Earth card frame. The thing that I need to remember is that I should be in the center of my camera here, but I'm just using the laptop camera, so it is what it is. Just super lazy. All right, so unfortunately, I only won one battle in the duration of that particular giveaway. So let's see who gets the doodad. Scotty Fortune, you get half of the DEC of that one battle that I won since starting that giveaway. So let's flick that through to you. 24, transfer out, off we go. I look like the salt golem? I don't know. And let's start another giveaway. And some more matches. Alright, what have I got? Unprotected, close range, 36 mana, fire, water, earth, death, life. What am I playing? I'm feeling death. Let's go Mimosa. And since there's no armor in play, let's go with Almo. Back them up with Corrupted Pegasus. Undead Reaper for some damage. Octopider for more damage. Darkest Mage so they can't heal. Then we'll throw the chicken in. Actually, I'm going to put the chicken in there. So if they get through Almo and Corrupted Pegasus, then it's all over. My dark energy crystals are from playing the game, from buying cards and selling cards, and from the fact that when the land expansion was being released, I was like, land is going to use lots of dark energy crystals if it's anything like guilds. I'm going to never sell dark energy crystals ever again. So I've held those dark energy crystals now for quite some time. And then the airdrop was announced, and I thought, sweet, I've got heaps of dark energy crystals. When I buy cards, I prefer to spend my real world money and buy credits to buy them. So I don't like spending my dark energy crystals. I just like accumulating my dark energy crystals. So Almo was an excellent choice as a tank for this battle. And I don't know why I brought Darkest Mage along to like double up on the Affliction, given that Mimosa had it. I accidentally drew twice there, way too easy, so I will send you through the same amount as a consolation prize. I apologize. That is my bad. Because I can see the past giveaway on my other screen, and I did draw it twice by accident. I double clicked, so boom, at 50. I'm sorry. I'm a man of integrity. If I fuck up, I'm going to own up to it. It's the only way you can do stuff. Alright, so the next prize pool has half of 55 DEC in there. So that's going to be 27 off the top of my head because I am bad at maths. Lost Magic and Silenced Summoners. So this sounds like a good job for life. Doesn't really matter what life summoner I choose. So by extension, I'm going to go with Dragon. Plus life. Go with the Shield Bearer. And it's time to stack armor. Let's find the Protect ability. Protect. So going with absurd amounts of armor for Shield Bearer. So they will have armor from Gloridax Guardian, they will have armor from Silver Shield Sheriff, they will have armor from Tower Griffin, they will have armor from Truth Speaker. And now I actually need damage in my team. So what's going to do damage? What is the biggest damage creature I can throw in here? I think it's probably going to be Silver Shield Assassin. Going to put them there. And you know what I'm missing? Shit. I'm missing Repair. Because Repair will be freaking hilarious with all of that armor. But I'm pretty sure all Repair does is it just gives back 2 armor per turn. I'm not sure that it works like Heal does. No, I don't need Repair. Not when I'm going to have as much armor as I'm going to have. So they've gone with Auric Stormbringer. Alright. It's all physical damage. Let's see how much armor my good old Shield Bearer ends up with here. 8, 10, 12, 14 armor. And not only that, like everything else has a ridiculous amount of armor as well. but not bringing any healing along is not so good for me here. Oh, well, I did have healing, but the cripple on Axemaster is pretty brutal. Now that I'm through their tanky boy, this should get easier. Jeez, Axemaster is a beast. Okay, Axemaster is dead. So I was right with that Silver Shield Assassin being the main damage dealer here. But that was amusing. All of the armor in the world. So 27 plus 26, that's what? That's calculator time. 27 plus 26, 53 in the giveaway pool so far. What is this battle? Equalizer, Lost Legendaries, Death, Fire, Earth. I'm going to go with Death. And I'm going to... I wish I had a Zintar Mortalis maxed, but I do not, so woe is me. Skeletal Warrior is going to be my tickety tank. I'm going to throw Orladon behind them. Then we are going to put in Bonesmith for poison, Mystic for affliction, and Tortoise Sheath for a heal on the Skeletal Warrior. Bonesmith is going to go right back here with my last 2 mana, given I've got physical attackers out here. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Halfling Alchemist just to annoy the crap out of them if they bring physical attackers. I foresee a Exploding Dwarf, potentially. Oh, damn. Almost an Archade. So, my healing strategy is no more. Okay, so my best chance here is afflicting them, poisoning them, dying to magic reflect there. I didn't even like capitalize on the vampire metagame that could be combined with Equalizer. But I'm glad the poison hit them first go. Now I just need affliction to get into them. The glorious thing about this is that they don't have a cleanse. Now Golden can get some rage in their body. And they should be able to just demolish, provided they can stay alive. That's not staying alive. They clearly weren't listening to the BGs when I was putting my team together. Oh, Maggots is going to be brutal to try and get through. Goodbye, team. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah, they just sat there in the back, slowly collecting, slowly collecting. Now we've got back to basics as our rule set. So I'm going to go with And 2 mana. Speak to me, magical creatures of the forest. You're a magical creature of the forest. You're a magical creature of the forest. And you are a child of the forest. And because someone said chicken diff, chicken is going to go there. Ah, okay. So a llama. So the chicken's going to last stand me. The chicken of the forest is going to last stand me. This should be interesting. The chicken of the forest was not very effective at all. So that's a good win. That adds 27 to the prize pool again. So we're up to 80. I don't know why someone would play Llama in Back to Basics. Spreading Fury, everyone has Enrage, Fog of War. So who's got Stun and can be enraged? I know who's got Stun and can be enraged. Where are you? Stone Golem can be an enraged creature. They can be backed up by Oaken Behemoth. And I'm going to put Spirit Shaman in. My strategy here is to take advantage of knockout. And where is Mr. Cyclops? Again, with a stun. Strategy here, must stun, must use Oaken Behemoth to defeat enemy. If that fails, we can throw in there's that creature I was thinking of, the Sorcerer, to reduce their armor, silence them a little. Sorcerer should also potentially be called the Librarian of the bunch because they've got silence. That was a bad joke. So let's see what this team does for the world. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Waiting for opponent to do thing. Yeah, they've got to be really quiet. So they've gone with Old Mate Yoda and Zaku. I am scared. But the good news is their attack is going to concentrate into there. Now, be stunned, damn you, Magnol. Be stunned. Or you can just die. I'm okay with that as well. Yes, they got stunned. Oh, I hate how you can miss a stunned creature. You shouldn't be able to miss something that's stunned. That feels like a really cheap mechanic. So in my day job, I do a lot of data analytics. I take data, transform it into insights about customer experiences, and then go to the company I work for and say, this is what is impacting the customer experience. And I try to persuade them to please kindly do not do that because it negatively impacts the customer experience. Then work with the product side of the business that develops new products and services, and sit in on their product development meetings and say, please kindly do not do this thing, because that will generate a negative customer experience. And they sometimes listen, sometimes it ends up being, we're going to do it anyway because money. So I guess my day job is a bit of analyst, consultant sort of thing. I don't really have a job title that is generic there. But that's what I do every day for a living. I spend most of my life in Power BI and Excel and Teams meetings. So that was 46 dark energy crystals from a quick surrender that my opponent threw at me for some reason. Their name is Unlucky 666, so I'll take the free win there, and that adds 23 dark energy crystals to this giveaway. So that is 103 dark energy crystals to Taratex. Are you still with us, Taratex? Salty Boy, what a great username. Is that inspired by Gank's stream? Alright. Off you go with 103 dark energy crystals. So I'm not going to start another giveaway just yet. What I'm going to do is play a few games, get a few wins up my sleeve. And then anyone who's still lingering around on the stream after that will be able to enter that next and probably final giveaway, because we've been going for about an hour and a half. And it's getting to dinner time, and man needs to eat. So, playing Cranium. Cranium is like a really old school Splinterlands player as well. So they play Kidyaf, Tyrus, Daria. So they seem to be favoring Life and Fire. Life's not available. Fire is. They're probably going to play Fire, particularly with the close range rule set in play. So I'd probably be expecting ranged attacks. Play a team comp that's going to make them miss slots. Maybe Byzantine Kitty plus Death. You have headwinds to help make enemy miss. You are a good choice if my strategy is to make the enemy miss. What sort of slows do I have? Oh, why have slows when I can have speeds? So my goal here is to make my team as quick as possible without resorting to playing Fire. Here's another move fast, dodge attack. What else do I have that makes the enemy slow and me fast? Boogeyman seems pretty expensive for that. Daily quest went well, Mythaki. Got a rare, a whole bunch of potions, and not much else. Go with 7-time Mystic for another slow on top of that. And for my final 3 mana, I might go with a Sneaky Poison. I don't mind that team, let's go with that. I'm happy with potions. I'm going to be opening Chaos Legion packs when they're able to be opened, so the more potions I get, the better. Alright. So they've actually gone with a pretty quick team as well. It's almost like they read my mind. Look, slow, 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 go fast. And with them, they've got their Naga Assassin right at the back. But guess what? I get even more speed from my summoner. Oh, it's attacks all over the place here. That was unfortunate. But I think I might have this. Yeah, I don't think I can lose from this position. The backfire is not doing all that much. Yeah, stacking it with extra speed as well makes it a lot of fun as a mechanic. So we have 24 dark energy crystals in the pot. Yeah, Soulstorm is like Death's Spark Pixies. They're awesome. Equalizer and Rise of the Commons. So I'm gonna go again with Dragon, but Dragon Death. And this time I'm gonna learn from the mistakes of the past and play maggots in my team. And play Bonesmith. I want to play Twilight Basilisk. Why did I choose Selenia Sky if I'm not using ranged attackers? Let's go with Daria Dragon Scale instead. Back to Death. And what was it? Bonesmith, Twilight Basilisk. Maggots is going in. Who was I going to use as a tankety tank? Makes no sense to use Trample, but I might go with Phantasm. Maybe let's just go with Deceiver anyway. And I want a healer this time around. I don't, because the Orders in Chief is an epic. Oh well, no heals for my team. Actually, yes, heals for my team. Bone Golem, armor heals. So Bonesmith is in. That leaves me with 6 mana, so I'm going to go for 3, 4, and 2 creatures. Let's go with Dark Astronomer. And bring it down to 2, and put Naga Assassin at the back, and go. Yeah, and I didn't even bother looking at what my opponent's last submitted teams were for this particular battle. So that Shatter from Dark Astronomer was a good idea. And really the only reason I wanted to bring that in was because of the blind. Because I wanted to try and make sure that they wouldn't hit me as often. Well, that's a bit of an ouch. Stun was good. Scavenge was good. And now the Bonesmiths doing what Bonesmiths do. I'm so glad that my Naga Assassin is just sitting there absorbing attacks. And that had to come to an end sooner or later. Once we get rid of that there, they're going to do 3 damage every turn. I'm leeching 1 health. Oh, sweet. poison to the rescue. That is the game. Cool. So 24, 26, 51 in the pool here. Gonna keep pushing. 92 ranking points to champ 3. I'm gonna write down 51 before I forget. Okay, Fog of War. No healing. Death. Only death. So it's Mimosa or it's Contessa. I'm gonna go with Mimosa in case they try and decide to bring a heal on. Well, they can't bring a heal on because it's healed out. Derp. So Mimosa, Dark Horn, because Dark Horn is Dark Horn. I was gonna say Pegasus, but again, no healing. It almost makes me feel like Bone Golem is a better choice with their repair. And now, because there's no sneak, it needs to be a whole bunch of range damage. Now, Void is going to be my friend, but also Silence is going to be my friend, because Dark Horn has, everyone's going to have Void, so I'm going to pile in 3 Silences. And yes, I will throw Lich in. And then with my final 7 mana, I might go with Gargoyle Devil. Now, the thing I need to be very afraid of with my team composition is Sneak, but no, I do not need to be very afraid of that, because guess what? Everything's going to attack Dark Horn. So let's go, and I'm going to start the giveaway now, and at the conclusion of the giveaway, that countdown timer, Dark Energy Crystals will be thrown at you, and that is probably where I'm going to call the stream, and I will see who I can hand you guys off to in a raid. Okay, so they've gone Cryptmancer, which is fine by me. All of my attacks are magical. Okay. They've also gone with Dark Horn, but they don't have as much silence as I have silence. They've also got a Lich as well. Oh, it's so nice to see their magic damage be reduced to a single health. It's so nice to have their reflect be a single health as well. Okay, so there's my resurrect. There's my second death. Meanwhile, I haven't even hit their resurrect yet, and I'm not going to win that game. So, next one. Gotta try and collect more Dark Energy Crystals and see if I can't build up into Champion League. Stampede. Stampede is good. Stampede is good for Yoden Zaku and Magnol and Phineas and Spark Pixies for the knockout for even more damage. And what else? Ooh, Lava Launcher has a stun. Let's throw Lava Launcher in as well. So stun plus stun hopefully triggers. What else shall I do? Let's also go with Phyrexia General for a Inspire and also a Shadow. And that brings me to 42 mana. So let's also throw in a chicken. And we'll put the chicken there, just as a little blocker. So 4 minutes left for the giveaway. 17 people in, 37 people watching. $38 if you count me, because I'm also watching my screen. So they've gone with Plateau Emberstorm. They've also gone, they're very similar team to mine. My shadow should be fun. Oh, very nice. My stun went off. Oh, but Magnor didn't actually get to do anything with it. So instead, Phineas gets to do 10 damage to Magnor. Wow, Lava Launcher. Just boom, 12 damage. Oh, knockout is such a fun mechanic to play with. But speaking of knockouts, where did my team go? My team just disappeared. Alright, let's go again. Thank you, Adma Flores. Should get extra dark energy crystals for chicken kills. Explosive weaponry and armored up. I'm gonna go with want lots of piercing. Let's go with Tyrus. Let's go with Sacred Unicorn. Silver Shield Sheriff. Elven Mystic. One of these dudes. Oh, there's Blast as well. Blast upsets me. Let's not go with Silver Shield Sheriff. They're too expensive. Who can self-heal in second position? Jin Renova. I choose you. Who else has triage? Let's turn this into a triage war. Herbalist. And can I squeeze in? I can squeeze in a repair as well. Say hello to Armorsmith. And throw the Halfling Alchemist in. And see how this goes. Ouch. +1 magic damage. And Jesus. 13 magic damage in a single round from these three guys. Oh, the unicorn missed. Not too much damage. Way too much damage. Margie Sphinx is absolutely brutal. Well played, opponent. Well played. So one more match. Add to the 51 potentially dark energy crystals. Evens and knockouts. So fire, Spark Pixies, throw Cerberus in at the front. One of you for a double stun chance. Oh, do I want to be this person? Do I want to be a... Yeah. Ifrit Elder doesn't get nearly enough love in this game. And with my final... let's go even faster. Spirit Mana. Okay, that's a lot of mana to spend on a summoner. Oh boy, am I glad I brought lots of magic damage. Spark Pixies only needs to hit once. And stun once. Beautiful. There it is. But I can still lose at this point. That was an awesome battle. I'm super pleased with the outcome of that one. So another 22 Dark Energy Crystal on top of 51 makes that 73. So the 73 DEC goes to Scotty Fortune. You've got it again. Well done. Let me flick through this 73. And let's get ready to raid another Splinterlands streamer. Let's see if anyone's online. No one online that I follow. Let me go to Twitch proper and see if there's any Splinterlands streamers that I don't follow that are online. No, again, I'm the only one online. Yeah, jump on, CJ. I will raid you. So I think most of you are probably aware of the no sleep gang. That's the objective, to have a Splinterlands streamer going 24/7. We've got it going most of the time now, I think. So once CJ jumps on, I will arrange a raid into their stream, and it will be their turn to keep you all entertained with Splinterlands strategy and lore and all that sort of stuff. And tomorrow night, I've actually got a meetup to go to. So in my city where I live, there's a whole bunch of us that get together the last Thursday of every month. Many of them Splinterlands players. I am debating whether or not I do my stream before I go, or whether I try to live stream from the pub that we meet at. The only thing that will suck is if I'm live streaming from inside a noisy pub, the audio for you guys is going to be horrible because I can't bring my microphone with me. And my microphone is mounted to my desk. So that is not going to be the best thing to drag out to a pub. So I'll probably be streaming either super duper early in the morning for me, which will be essentially either 12 hours from now, or approximately 18 hours from now. One of those two things. I'm not sure which I will do yet because I haven't decided. I kind of want to stream before I leave to go to the pub for our meetup, because it means I don't have to get out of bed so damn early. Just waiting for CJ to jump on so that I can flick you all to them. English failing. But thank you all for the feedback as well. I like to rant about what it is I'm doing and try to justify my poor decisions. But the important thing is that even when you're up in these higher leagues, you still lose matches, because, you know, think about it mathematically. Everyone's going to, it's 50-50. And if it's a draw, there's two losers. So win rate is something that I find gets better towards the end of the season for me. And this season, I'm dead set stuck on a 50% win rate. 426 battles played, 213 wins. So that's dead on 50% win rate. So sitting where I am in my ranking relative to everyone else is exactly where I probably should be sitting. Hey Fixer, thanks for jumping on the stream. I appreciate you jumping on and following. The good news for you is that CJ will be taking the baton from me very shortly. I'm about to wrap up the stream here today, and I'm really just rambling at this point. What I am a little bit upset about is that I didn't actually manage to get into my guild's brawl this time around, because the last guild brawl, the only fray that was left was a gold foil one, and I clearly don't have gold foil cards. So I'm going to go grab some food, then I'll jump back and try and snipe one of the frays that I can actually compete in. So one of the things that will happen in a couple of days is I will also throw in my selections for my guild brawl as well. There's so much in Splinterlands to see and do. It's impossible to focus on one particular element alone. And if you guys have got any questions or stuff like that, feel free to drop it in the chat. I've basically run out of things to say at this point. I have infinite beards, apparently. My channel points. I have an infinite number of them. Alrighty, I can see CJ is now online, so I'm going to send you all to CJ. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate all of you, and have fun watching CJ's stream. Thanks for your company. Appreciate it.